Josh Larson.
Owen Tajera.
Welcome to South Africa.
Welcome to this special edition of Lead and Lures, as we take you across the Atlantic Ocean to Africa. These next couple episodes of Lead and Lures is going to show you the deep culture of South Africa and what it takes to save white rhinos from extinction. We're going to take you to Rockwood Conservation, where conservationists are working so hard to save a majestic animal that's on the brink of extinction. Follow us on this amazing, remarkable journey as we get up close and personal with some of Earth's most majestic animals, especially the white rhino.
Dude, we made it to Africa.
Yes, sir.
14-hour flight. We finally landed. We're tired, but it's nighttime here, and we left and it was nighttime. But we're here. It's gonna be a next week of fun action. We'll see you tomorrow.
We have finally reached our destination and the place that we're going to call home for the next 10 days. And when we pulled in, they had a beautiful welcoming party with treats and culture from South Africa. It's finally time to unpack and get settled into our new home for the next 10 days. And after checking this place out, this is by far the nicest place I've ever stayed at. Out of all of my hunting trips around the world, this tops them all.
Beautiful zebra rug. So this is the bathroom. Beautiful tub. Walk-in shower. All to myself. This is the room. This is like the Taj Mahal of hunting. So this is my room. Comes with a gun safe and all that. Scott, how you feeling?
You okay?
7 years, over 40 species, over 6 continents, and over 20 states. All kinds of weather, all kinds of terrain, and only one brand of clothing. For me, that's Huntworth. Huntworth, clothing that works.
I hail from the dark side, looking for a free ride.
If it works for me, it'll work for you. Huntworth, clothing that works.
Welcome back. So next, all the kids are going to be sitting through some class to learn about South African culture, as well as different species that are in Africa, and everything that goes into saving the white rhinos. This class is being taught by the Rockwood Conservation owner, Vickis, who is a world-renowned white rhino conservationist.
My name is Vickis Diedrichs. I grew up on a farm in the Northern Cape, South Africa. My first memory of the great outdoors or nature is basically on the farm at night, hearing the jackals far in the distance. I reckon that's where my passion for nature started. So here at Rockwood, our primary focus is conservation and the general well-being of our animals. It takes quite a lot of effort to protect them. We have a, call it an aggressive strategy to keep them maybe in smaller areas where we can protect them better, where we can intensify our efforts. But not only that, we feel very strongly about education and also about research. It's very important that we learn about the species. It's such an iconic species, but yet there's so little literature, especially when it comes to keeping them in more intensive operations like we're doing here. That's the irony about rhino. They're such big, majestic animals, but yet they're so vulnerable. They've been around for longer than humans have been around, and yet if we don't act in our lifetimes, they will be extinct. Bigger ones, that's already going out.
Now, we finally get the chance to meet these majestic animals up close and personal, starting with Hope, the baby rhino. You are famous.
Alright, so this is Anton and
Right.
they pretty much dictate.
When they want it.
Yeah,
When they want their independence.
we just give her some solids so that she can start.
Now, many of the younger rhinos are actually kept closer to the lodge so they can keep a close eye and surveillance on them.
What are they drinking? The dark?
Yes, so
You want a picture of you two together?
but they drink milk for about 15 months. So, but we give them what we call a creep feed. So the milk is quite expensive, and the quicker you can get them to start eating more solids, the less milk they need, or the less milk they need.
day one in Africa was amazing. So recap from day one. We got here to the Rockwood Ranch, which is in South Africa, and students got to see a baby rhino named Hope. The history behind this baby, had its eye gouged out, and they rescued it, and it's now befriended a sheep. So in the wild, that's not normal. So this rhino here has a companion. It gets to hang out, play around, and the rhino itself is doing quite amazing. Students are also learning about the importance of hunting and how it relates with conservation. We've talked with Vicus, the owner of Rockwood Ranch here, and he has explained to students why hunting is such a huge part of conservation. We can get in more on that later on in the episode. Students are also learning about the history and the culture of South Africa and the heritage that's involved with all of this, and the history behind the white rhino as well as the other species of rhinos. So students are also learning, and this trip is more than just a hunting trip. These are life lessons that these students are able to take with them for the rest of their lives, and hopefully educate others as they talk about their experiences here in South Africa. I'm Josh with Primitive Patriot Outdoors. Stay tuned for more action.
And what a way to end the first day with a beautiful South African sunset.
I've slept 20 hours in the past day.
So what you cooking up here?
Basically, this barbecue bread.
Barbecue
Yeah,
bread.
it's like a sandwich made on fire.
Okay.
Yes.
What's all in it?
It's tomato, it's cheese, it's
Okay.
onion, it's chutney. Yeah, and cheese.
Nice. Looking forward to having some. Look at that. That looks delicious.
Day 2. Now we get to see the big boys. These are the big, mature white rhinos that are roaming free around the Rockwood Ranch. These are so majestic.
Yeah, why are you bending the tip over?
So usually the darts are a little bit smaller. As an example, these ones are for smaller animals, like this was for a springbok or something. So the dart is a little bit thinner, the diameter of the inside diameter. With your rhino darts and the skin being so tough, you sometimes have that it plugs, so it cuts out a piece of the skin, and that part of the skin goes in the dart, and then obviously the tranquilizer doesn't go in. So we just bend the first part a little bit, so that doesn't happen. Yeah, then you can't understand why half of the animals don't want to go down, and that's why.
I need this tripod.
What did you tranquilize the springbok for?
To move them. Someone bought one.
Gotcha.
They're a bit smaller,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to hit them on the right place. If you don't, then you break a bone or kill them or something like that. Right.
What the veterinarian's going to do now is tranquilize one of the rhinos so that they can microchip it and DNA test it.
Just waiting for that one to go down, and then we can all come closer. Where's that block? Right here. Throw it down here.
So you'll notice that we've been tranquilizing several rhinos. And the reason why is the mother and the baby both have to be tranquilized. Why? Because the mother's going to protect its baby. But we tranquilize the baby so that they can DNA test them and microchip them, and then they'll clip their ears so they know which rhinos they've already tested.
It's amazing how, even though this.
You missed it. You didn't picture that? You missed it, Mom.
I got a picture. You missed it. Ryan freaking Rhino.
Yeah.
And just like that, after doing DNA testing and microchipping, the baby and its mother are back together at last. If you grew up on a farm, you've probably drank milk straight from a cow. Well, me, I'm about to drink milk straight from a rhino.
Isn't it?
How's it taste,
good?
Josh?
Oh, it's actually really good. Oh, I'm good. I got it.
It's all over your glasses.
Hey, this moment's brought to you by Torij Sunglasses.
And now the time has come to tranquilize a male bull rhino so that we can move it to a different herd to prevent crossbreeding. Now we just have to wait for the rhino to be drowsy enough so that we can move him by hand.
Hop on and go. Go through the whole time.
This is one of the few rangers that actually protect from poaching around the lodge itself. They have many different tasks. They help out with transporting the rhinos, but their main priority is protecting the rhinos on horseback. And now this male rhino is free to breed with a whole new herd. Sacrifice, a word that is instilled in every American hero. Whether the mission is carried out on lands afar or right here on the home front. Having the courage to put their lives on the line to protect you and the ones that you love. We all have a fight that we're fighting, but now it's time that we give back. Primitive Patriot Outdoors proudly announces that we are introducing the Heroes Hunt, giving back to American heroes, helping our heroes find peace through outdoor adventures. With all paid hunting and fishing trips, just for our American heroes. It's time that we thank you. To all our heroes, home and afar, we thank you.
Well, we're currently eating a springbok burger. That's up there with the top burgers I've ever ate. How is it, guys?
Tastes similar to that sausage we had last night. Don't you taste that? Really.
How is it?
Good.
Compared to the best thing you've ever eaten, how is it?
Second.
Second? What was the first?
Pizza. You gotta say something. You gotta say something.
And now it's time to take a tour around the actual ranch itself. We're gonna go see some different species of animals and get a real good lay of the land and check out this amazing scenery that South Africa has to offer.
I could have.
And this right here is why Rockwood Conservation does what they do. Saving rhinos and building new generations of rhinos. Like Hope, the baby rhino.
What are you doing? Huh? What you doing? Oh, you're precious. You're precious. Oh, yes. Precious.
If we achieve what we set out to achieve and to grow our numbers of rhino, we will have the nice dilemma of having to relocate them to new areas. And it will be wonderful to move rhino into areas where they've gone extinct. And wouldn't it be nice not to save the rhino?
Josh Larson here from Primitive Patriot Outdoors. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We also have a couple more episodes coming up. This is going to be an amazing Africa mini-series that we're putting together. If you guys are interested in going to Africa with us next year, August 2024, reach out to us. We've put an amazing package together with Avula Safaris where you'll have the opportunity to hunt either a blue wildebeest, a black wildebeest, or a red hartebeest, a springbuck or blesbuck, and a warthog. It's an amazing package. It's going to be a 5-day trip, and we're going to bring in some celebrities that you'll be able to chance to meet and hunt with. So if this is something that has always been on your bucket list, going to Africa, please feel free to reach out to us at primitivepatriotoutdoors.com or at our Gmail, which is primitivepatriotoutdoors@gmail.com, or shoot us a message on Facebook. This is your opportunity to be on the TV show Lead and Lures. So if you've always wanted to be on TV hunting, or if you've always wanted to go to Africa and hunt, now is your chance. We are going back next year, August 2024.
Primitive Patriot Outdoors.